Today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a beginner tutorial on Murder Mystery, as well as I'll be giving you a little walkthrough on the game. So to start off, I'm going to be showing you a little bit about the game, so if you go ahead and click into your inventory, this is where all your purchased stuff is. So weapons, effects, powers, emotes, radio, pets. And if you go click into shop, that's where you can purchase all of those items. And then if you go ahead and click onto spectate, this is where you can watch people in-game if you've been murdered or just not in-game. And then if you go ahead and click at the bottom, emotes, this is all the emotes that you have purchased. Okay, so before you go into game, you can vote on which map you would like to pick. So here I am going to pick the bank. Once you have voted, you can sit and get off the platform. You don't actually have to stay on in order to get the vote, as well as if you want to change your vote, you just go on to another platform. And now we just wait for the map to load. So I've been chosen innocent, so now I just have to go and find a spot to just hide. So in this map there is a middle area with 4 different hallways. So one, and you can go around and wrap around to another entrance. And then over here there is a little office. And then over here there are some bathrooms. So one bathroom, and the men's bathroom. Some of these maps actually have hidden tunnels, so you just gotta keep an eye out for which ones do have those. And you also want to collect coins, so that way you can purchase things in the shop. Generally, I wouldn't recommend entirely walking around the way I am, because you can end up getting murdered. So I definitely recommend it. If you can find a hiding spot, then that'd be good. So once the game is done, this little message will pop up and it will show the murderer and the sheriff, or it'll show murderer and the hero. So for this next round, I'm gonna vote for the hospital map. So here I got the sheriff. So for the sheriff, I generally recommend finding a spot where you can get approached, but it's kind of like off to the side and doesn't really have any like tunnels or anything around you, because then you could tell like who the murderer is, because if the murderer finds you, then they'll generally come and approach you, whereas like people who aren't the murderer won't. So for this next round, I'm going to vote for the police station. So I got innocent again. So I'm just going to kind of show you around a little bit of this map. So I definitely wouldn't recommend hiding in here. I found a lot that like generally this is where the murder can really get you. So I'm just going to walk you down this way. And then so here's the bathroom. I also wouldn't recommend going in there. And then the living room, and then there's the dining room. There's also the backyard. This can be a very iffy spot. I definitely would say try your best to not hide in the backyard. You can just go around here, and you got this area, and then so I'm just walking around a little bit. And then this is the garage. not really too many hiding spots here either, but it could also be a good spot. So I'm just going to go over here in the lodging room and just hide in this corner. And I have the sitting emote, which definitely will help me hide. So this guy here, he's the murderer, so generally I just try and escape if you can. So for this next round, I'm going to vote for the workplace. So for this round, I'm innocent again. In this map, I actually have a very, go-to spot. So you just kind of go down over here, and then in this area, you kind of just walk to in between these, and there's like a step stool to get up to the top, and then I just kind of sit down right behind the crates. And then here I found another spot, which is kind of a little more exposed, but it is a little more hidden. I guess there is the upper area, which maybe there might be people, so it might not be a great spot, and as you can see, there are lots of people there, but it could be a good spot. And yay, we won! So for this round, I'm going to go ahead and vote for the factory. So I got innocent again. So this is actually one of my favorite maps. And so you just kind of, where I like to go is up here, because you also have this little hidden loft. And even in this hidden loft, you can hide behind the crates if you can. Or you could just sit here and you can actually see when there's someone approaching, and if there is someone approaching, you could just jump off. Another spot that I found that I also like is within these shells. You can to the top hide behind the crates, or even on the bottom hide behind the crates. So for this round, I'm just gonna vote for the police station again. So I got sheriff again. So I'm actually just gonna try and look for a good spot to place myself. Down here is a little too crowded. So let's see. This looks like a good spot because it's down a long hallway. So here I thought it was this guy and I was trying to kill him, but then it ended up being the other guy. So let's watch that again in slower mode. Yeah, see? So I thought it was this guy because he was approaching me. And I even was trying to kill him. But then it ended up being this guy right there. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed. Please comment down below if you want to see more of these videos. Bye!